So guys, I hit monetization requirements within 30 days and here's what happened. Can you monetize on YouTube within 30 days? Can ambient YouTube videos really make you money without showing your face, without talking, and without years of grinding? And more importantly, do ambient videos really get monetized on YouTube? Or is this just another online making money myth? Because over the last 30 days, as somebody who's not the most tech savvy, not the most online YouTube savvy, or not the most internet ready savvy, I tried this method to see if I could actually hit monetization requirements. I ran a real YouTube ambient video monetization experiment and tested ambient videos to see if I could actually monetize with the help of AI, of course. I tested AI generated content, testing ambient videos, and whether YouTube automation is still allowed in 2026. Well, actually, I did this experiment the back end of 2025. Let's move past that. So whilst doing this experiment, I hit all the requirements, my watch time exploded, and the analytics looked absolutely perfect. But did YouTube actually approve this new channel that I created? And stay with me because the answer to that is quite shocking and also not as simple as people make it seem. Let's get into it. So, hi guys, my name's Sabrina. If you're new here, my YouTube channel is mainly focused around property investing, building a property business, and quite recently I've had a few real life health events that have made me think about this strategy and expanding and diversifying beyond property to build wealth beyond bricks, so to speak. So this is the first of my experiments that I'm doing and showing on this YouTube channel. So guys, as I've explained in my previous video, the health scares that I've seen with involving a family member of mine and also a property deal that went really badly, it's really just showing me that I need to diversify my portfolio of projects, investments beyond property. And this is the first bits of me doing that with the little knowledge that I have. I've researched everything by going to YouTube University, of course, and I'm showing the results here on YouTube. So all of these things have forced me to do something that most property investors avoid, and that is to diversify outside of bricks. So I'm testing alternative income streams and ways of building wealth quickly and steadily and slowly as well, according to all the gurus online. And these side hustles don't involve property and they are great for beginners, people that aren't too tech savvy, and also unfortunately getting up there in age like myself, and for beginners in the UK. So for all of my sins, what I did was I typed into ChatGPT just a generic simple prompt, give me 52 ways of generating wealth online in the new and coming year. And one of them was producing ambient videos on YouTube. And I thought, right, that's brilliant. That's the first thing that I can roll with, that I can use, and I can just progress that idea because I already do a little bit on YouTube. I don't know everything. I don't know as much as most people on here, but I thought, let me try that to ease me into this whole building wealth beyond bricks series. So can you monetize fast on YouTube through these ambient videos without showing your face? It's ultimately a faceless channel. And could I realistically monetize within the next 30 days? So when you research this, you generally see loads of things like loads of cozy scenes, jazz acoustics, that cozy kind of cabin or snowy mountain kind of cafe jazz ambience. And these videos seem to be for hours and hours and hours long. And people seem to claim as well that you can monetize fast from this, that the watch time is insane, and that's something that I'm struggling with on this channel, is getting enough watch hours for the monetization. Also, you don't need to be on camera. So I did some research into it and I did ask ChatGPT if you could monetize using ambient videos and ambient jazz type things. The answer will shock you. It was a mixed bag. It was a bit of a yes and no, as long as it's not repetitive content. And that is important. Hold that for later on in the video. And guys, I do have the notes here on my computer, so I'm looking directly at my analytics as I go through this with you. So forgive me if I'm glancing down, that's what I'm looking at. So guys, I tested everything. I tested ambient noise, as in crackling fire noises, to put that and add that into these ambient videos. I tested AI generation, everything from getting the prompts that you need from ChatGPT so that you can get a really, really nice cozy image. And then I literally, I Googled video generators, stuff like that from AI as well. So once I got down a great way to get a lovely, unique prompt that will give you a really, really nice, cozy and unique image that I could then ask AI to build that into a looped video for a couple of seconds that I could loop over and over and over again. And the idea was to kind of build in layers, build these long videos with the long watch time in layers, so that I could build up a really, really good, cozy ambient videos for ambience. And obviously with Christmas time coming up, these are the kind of things people will put them on in the background. The idea was, so again, tapping into the watch time hours whilst they were putting up the decor, wrapping presents, or having friends over, stuff like that. So I needed some really, really good jazz audio that would go with this, crackling fire sounds as well, which I noted from looking at other people's videos were really, really popular. So I had to figure out ways to generate these cozy scenes. And as I said, that is how I came to developing really, really good prompts for the images that I then would create the videos from. And before I could hone down mixing together the music, what I did was I used just the crackling fire sounds just as a test, just to get going. But then I got licensed music, relaxing, cozy, jazz, cafe vibes is what I was going for, so that I could get these videos and they'd be long enough to build on that watch time, which is important for later on that we're going to discuss. All of that put together meant that these files were huge, they were massive. So I was trying to get the balance between a long video that I could play versus what the file size once my laptop would churn them out and export them as a high quality 4K video that I could put onto YouTube. So I guessed it would be around an hour, and I built these videos in Canva. And then I taught myself how to live stream as well. So once you live streamed and you live stream that via a separate package, the OBS is what I figured out I could use. Apologies for you guys that are younger, you're probably listening to this and it's probably really painful to hear. For example. And that was a little taster of what the videos that I was using. I also tested loads of thumbnails, and most of the ambient channels that were already established were just using a simple screenshot from the middle of their videos, so as you can see on screen now. And in general, from looking back on the analytics, people clicked a lot quicker when there was loads of snow and it was a cabin fire scene as well. And then the main thing was adding this human input. So what I'm going to explain what I mean by that, because as soon as I added this element, that's when things really took off. So my first videos, they were based on scenes that were generated from very generic AI prompts that I'd made. So I refined them and made them into more detail. So I do this by screenshotting a nice cozy scene, uploading that to ChatGPT, then asking ChatGPT to spit out a prompt for an ultra high photorealistic version of this video, of this image that I could put into an image generator for them to spit out really, really detailed visual of this to recreate that image, and to recreate the image, more importantly, in 4K in a 16:9 perspective, so that it was a video size. And I found by doing that, this refined all of my AI prompts and made them detailed enough, and I said to the amount of characters that the image generator would take is in the description box. So I refined all my AI prompts. They were in more detail, more intentional detail as well, might I add, so that it was to the characters needed for this, and it gave more originality. And then I just let it spit out what it wanted. And then that kind of added that human element, so it wasn't just a generic prompt that I was using. And I also made this clear in the description and because I created a new channel for this. I'll link the channel down below if you want to see the channel. It was called The Frame Lounge, and I added notes in there to say that all of the AI generated images were prompted by me to give this cozy feeling, for example. And note this is really important, that showed YouTube when I was going to go for the monetization that a human created this. It wasn't just AI slop, or so I thought. And I also stated that obviously all the music was mixed by me, so I made these hour-long videos all in Canva. So it was a loop of the 6 seconds of the video that I'd made from these, that had come out of these AI video generators, and I popped that into Canva and then looped it along for an hour. Then what I did was obviously go to Epidemic Sound, and this is no plug to them, by the way. Downloaded a load of cozy jazz style, slow jazz style, Christmas feeling kind of music. And then I also added and made sure that was known in the description of the videos and the overall channel video, that all of that was then the whole video was mixed by me, a human. So I'd add all of my Epidemic Sound music material to the video, and also between each mix of each song, I'd put in the crackling fire sounds as well to give a really cozy feeling. And then all of a sudden, I found the OBS software so that I could live stream, and I uploaded the hour-long or hour-plus video to OBS and streamed that live. And that is where things really, really took off, because I was then able to loop the video in OBS with minimal effort, and then create these 6, 7, 11 hour long videos, which skyrocketed my watch time, because I found that, I'm just assuming that people found the video, they'd put it on again, whilst, like I said before, while they were decorating, while they were hosting for Christmas, while they were doing bits and bobs, or maybe even sleeping or studying or working from home. And then you just let that simmer in the background, and they would be locked in for the whole time. And then if you obviously add your end screen, add playlist, and then you'd find that they'd be locked in for a good while with this music on, which just skyrocketed watch time, which should be good. Yeah, I think even at one point during the experiment, I had one live stream where over 200 people were listening to it at once. I think it was 275 or something like that. And at the end of that live stream session, I got 1,250 hours of watch time from one single session, which was great for a brand newish channel. It was a channel that I'd had for about a year but not done anything with, and I just rebranded it for this cozy ambient feel. So yeah, then I started testing with promotions as well. I felt like they acted almost like fish hooks, so they hooked people in, hooked the viewers in, and people just locked in for the rest of the time, and it just skyrocketed your watch time hours. So pulled viewers into the channel, playlisted all the rest of the work, and the watch time hours just started stacking up fast. And at this point, I was thinking, yeah, this could be a viable income stream. This is all going really, really well. We're heading towards the monetization. So let's pause. So by now I had passed all the YouTube monetization requirements. I'd already set the channel up so that I could, with the AdSense linked and everything, so that hopefully if it did pass monetization, I could start earning straight away. So everything was there. The subscribers were growing over the threshold. The watch time hour smashed the watch time hour threshold. But this is the thing that people don't really talk about, I don't feel, is meeting the requirements. It is not a guarantee just because you meet the requirements that you will make monetization. So guys, so the big grand reveal. Did I meet monetization requirements? Did I monetize the channel? Yes, I met monetization requirements, but no, I didn't get monetized. And this is the reason why. I feel that it was too repetitive. It was basically AI slop that I had slapped with and made look good and made it look nice, and just hope and prayed that it would pass through the YouTube bots and be approved for monetization. And this, even now, I think YouTube are cranking down on this. They want original content, original ideas from an actual human. And your watch time hours, all of these analytics they're based on viewers, you guys watching this, and viewers that are engaged. And it's harder work, but viewers are more engaged when they are there, and they're there for you as a person and wanting to and watching your YouTube, not just AI slop that's just slapped on there. the channel is the frame lounge, guys. If any ideas of what I can do with it, they did say that you could appeal mid-January, you could appeal as long as you deleted some of your content, you basically tidied it up, which I took as, from looking at the research, I needed to probably delete a load of it, rename a lot of it, because some of the naming conventions, again, that came from ChatGPT, so it made it look even more generic. So guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you would do with this channel now, what I can do to move forward with it, but maybe I can put some sort of advertising on there or something, I don't know, and monetize it that way, so to speak, not making the AdSense. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much. Give it a thumbs up or like it or something, because there's a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into this video. And if you want to know more about my property business, then watch this playlist next, where I show you more in depth of what I do every day as a property investor. Thanks guys, bye.